Hi friends, you welcome to Shyam Institute. We are discussing today's headlines. PM at 11 years. So then Namo's third term, which points Namo 3.0. 3.0 we are in. So then 11 years completed. We'll discuss about it. And then India's first 9,000 HP electric locomotive, which is recently inaugurated in Gujarat. So we'll discuss about it. 15th BRICS Trade Ministers meeting and Trachoma, disease, special disease, Supreme Court judges, Press Academy chairman, DRDO chief tenure extension. These are the key lines we have. In addition to this, then we will discuss some more points. Moving to the first and foremost one, an important one as well. The India's first 9,000 HP electric locomotive in cooperation with the Siemens India introduced recently. The critical components of this particular locomotive were introduced at Maharashtra or prepared at Maharashtra, at Nasik, Aurangabad and Mumbai. In these three locations, the critical components of these locomotives are introduced or prepared, and then this particular D9 9000 HP electric locomotive, which was introduced at Dahod factory of Gujarat by the Prime Minister of the nation. By the Prime Minister at the Dahod factory of Gujarat, it was introduced. It was checked, a trial run. Okay, that's a point. And moving to the next one, have a look at this one, 15th BRICS Summit, Trade Ministers Summit. Generally then if these type of summits comes in the news, suddenly then they may pose where it was conducted. So no need to give introduction about the BRICS because then everyone knows the BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Particularly this is a trade ministers meeting. Trade ministers meeting, try to focus on this one. It's not normal BRICS meeting, it's a trade ministers meeting. Only trade ministers attend to this particular one. Trade ministers only attend to this one. So here if you observe like this was observed on 21st May 2025, which was conducted at Brazil presidency. And with a theme called Strengthening Global South Cooperation for More Inclusive and Sustainable Governance. Strengthening global south cooperation. Global south cooperation in the sense, then worldwide, whatever the southern nations are there, the south located countries are there, maintaining cooperation among them to have a better trade. Better trade. That is the context here. Moving to the next one. Yeah, trachoma. Trachoma is a disease in general, like a National Program for Control Blindness and Visual Impairment. So this particular under this particular program, this was introduced long back 1987. This program 1978. This program was introduced, National Program for Control Blindness and Visual Impairment in India. Anyways, then this trachoma is in news right now. India has certified with the trachoma free nation. Trachoma free nation, because like the cases in a span of 6 months, no case was found in India. There's a reason it's certified with the trachoma free nation. There's a concept here. And then already then in India we have a NPC BVI program that was introduced long back 1978. Then the main intention behind this particular one is that it is a national program for control blindness as well as visual impairments. That is the main objective. And like the scientific name of this particular disease, trachoma, Chlamydia trachomas is a name. And then WHO, World Health Organization, recognized this particular disease as the neglected tropical disease long back. And generally this particular disease spread from flies in general, and then with the contact as well. With the contact and then through the flies, this particular disease may get spread. So then as a whole, India has got a certification saying that like it is free from this particular a tropical disease. Okay, that is a context. A trachoma. And moving to the next one, have a look at this. The recently appointed Supreme Court announced Supreme Court justices. So these three persons names officially announced by the first in the first collegium, announced in the first collegium meeting, was addressed by G.V. Gawai. So B.R. Gawai. This particular meeting was addressed by B.R. Gawai, and during that meeting, then he announced the three names of justices. Then two persons are Chief Justice from High Court, and one person is a High Court judge. They are promoted to Supreme Court in general. So then this person, if you observe, Anjaria, N.V. Anjaria is a earlier Chief Justice of Karnataka, is a parent part of Gujarat in general. So Chief Justice of Karnataka, he promoted as a Supreme Court Justice. That's the one. And then second person, Vijay Bishnoi. He is a Guwahati Chief Justice of Guwahati, which is a parent part of Rajasthan, and he promoted as a Supreme Court Justice, a judge we can say. And the third person, Chendurkar, he is a Mumbai judge, not chief judge, Mumbai judge. So then he promoted as a Supreme Court judge. That's the context here. Two chief justices, one judge promoted to Supreme Court as a judges. Okay, that is the context. That was announced by the first collegium meeting, which was held on 26th, announced by the B.R. Gawai. And these three people replace the ex-Chief Justice of Supreme Court, that is Sanjeev Khanna, and Bela M. Trivedi, and Abhay S. Oka. These three persons replaced with these new persons. Anjaria, Vijay Bishnoi, and Chendurkar. That is the point. Moving to the next one. Yes. Press Academy Chairman, a new Chairman of the Press Academy of Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra Pradesh Press Academy Chairman, a new person appointed. Then his name is Alapati Suresh. Appointed as a new chairman of Press Academy of Andhra Pradesh. So this Press Academy was officially introduced in 24th February 1996. It was introduced in 1996. Protecting the values of the journalism is the main objective, and then they run for that particular one. Okay, that is a point. And moving to the next one. Yes, valuable IT brands. So in information and technology brands, if you look at, India has got very good number in this particular area, and hardware components wise, software wise, India has got its own special position. And with these particular statistics, then if you observe, then the valuable IT brands announced recently, by the New York based company, Brand IT, announced these particular statistics. So then generally in India, IT sector is under control of NASSCOM, National Software and Services Companies, NASSCOM. So then try to comment where the particular headquarters of NASSCOM is located. Then try to comment the headquarters of NASSCOM. So NASSCOM, National Software and Services Companies, then which looks after all the IT companies in India. But in this particular brand value, the worldwide top class brand Accenture stood at first position, which is from USA brand Accenture, and the second position occupied by India's TCS, and third position as well by the Infosys. And again Indian brands occupied 8th and 9th positions out of 10 positions of top class brands of IT. So then if you observe this, total 4 Indian companies occupied top 10 positions. Then the first one is TCS, anyways we know. The second one Infosys, and the eighth position by the HCL Technologies, and the ninth position by the Wipro. These 4 companies. But then, no, not first one, it's the second and third. Second position by the TCS, third position by the Infosys. But international brand Accenture from US, which occupied the first position. And out of top 10 companies, 3 American companies are placed, like Accenture, first position, and the 4th position by IBM Consultancy, and then one more, Cognizant, is in 7th position. First, 4th and 7th position occupied by American companies, but Indian companies, 4 companies, TCS, Infosys, HCL Technologies as well as Wipro occupied 4 companies occupied different positions like 2nd, 3rd, 8th and 9th positions. That is a part. That is the one. So Japan companies like Entity Data and Fujitsu, Japan companies, they occupied 5th and 10th position. 5th and 10th position. There's a context. Which is the world's top most valuable IT services sector, IT services company, that is Accenture. That's one. The brand, market brand wise in India, market capital wise in India, IT company, TCS is the top position. Market capital wise, TCS is in first position. Market capital wise. The overall market capital wise, IT companies wise, market capital, TCS is top. Market capital banks wise, HDFC is top. Overall market capital wise, Reliance is top. In India, Reliance is top. That's a context. Moving to the next one. Yeah. A DRDO chief, Kamath, Sumant Kamath. This Kamath duration, this particular person's tenure extended one more year. Kamath. Yes, Kamath. Tenure extended 1 year. Then he started his journey as a DRDO chief in August 25th, 2022. His tenure was extended in 2024. 1 year tenure was extended. And again 1 more year extended in 2025 May. He supposed to retire in May 2025, but his tenure extended 1 more year. This is the second time his tenure extended. Second time. The first was 2024, the second time in 2025 May. So that is a point. Moving to the next one. Yes. Yeah. AM Green agreement with the it has got an agreement with the European companies, European brands. So like to provide or to produce the green ammonia and green hydrogen is the main agreement. And like this AM Green is India's brand, which is going to continue its cooperation to the European nations, and then it's going to get introduced its own center by 2026 in Andhra Pradesh, Kakinada, with the cost of 12,500 crores. It's going to introduce a green hydrogen and green ammonia plants in Kakinada, the Andhra Pradesh, by 2026. There's a context. AM Green. Moving to the next one. Have a look at this one. The PM at 11 years. For the government of this BJP, so NDA government has completed, as a Prime Minister Narendra Modi completed 11 years. There is an occasion here. So by 26th of May, then he completed 11 years. The first tenure, the first time he became the Prime Minister in 2014, and the next was 2024, and then next was 2019, and third was 2024. So Namo 1.0 2014, Namo 2.0 2019, Namo 3.0 started in June 2024. So like this is the 11th year of his 11 years completed of his tenure, and then he landmarked with several things like G20 summit in his tenure, introduced several programs like Jan Aushadhi scheme, Ayushman Bharat introduced, and then several payment related activities he brought, several payment related UPI, Unified Payment Interface concept, and then several surgical strikes then he is famous with, And then with the recent operation of Sindoor also, then he reached the hearts of Indians. So that is the context here. So anyways, like he came up with a slogan called Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. That is the slogan. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. That is the one. 11 years. And the next one, World Hydrogen Summit. World Hydrogen Summit recently observed Summit and Exhibition 2025 World Hydrogen Summit. Hydrogen Summit observed from 19th to 21st, 20th to 22nd May. So this is the world's largest dedicated event for hydrogen, green hydrogen, which was observed at Rotterdam of Netherlands. 100% they'll ask this question. Rotterdam of Netherlands, then this particular green hydrogen, World Hydrogen Summit was observed. Okay, that is the occasion here. Moving to the next one. So these are the current affairs for the day. We will meet in tomorrow's session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.